I had a hard time finding new friends, especially with the language barrier, with the cultural differences and stuff like that. So find people before you come here. That's important. I mean, like nowadays you can find people from Facebook, from I don't know, Instagram, stuff like that. As long as you just like try to find people before you come here, it's actually gonna help you with everything.
Before I came to New Mexico, I talked with a friend who already came as an exchange student. So she actually like gave me a good like panorama of like what was going to happen here. How was it?
The advice that I would really appreciate it before coming to USA, that about the different terminologies that I have to face. For example, I was going to my class one day and I met a friend. He told me how's it going, and it was my first semester. I didn't know how to respond. It's like I'm going to class. Like I didn't know that he was asking me that how are you?
Because English is not my first language, and when I first come, I just afraid of talking with people, especially the native speakers, because my English is poor. And then I just making new friends and talk to them, and just be brave and just practice more.
And I would tell you not to like take everything for granted from the things that you see on TV. Like for Albuquerque, I watched Breaking Bad, and I was expecting a lot of drug dealers and more like it. I thought this place was unsafe, but after coming here, I realized that it's a very safe space.
One thing that I was not told was like to translate all my documents from Mexico in Spanish from Spanish to English. All of those little things they didn't tell me to do it, and then when I came here and I was transitioning from the English program to the master's programs, I needed to do it.
If you're taking classes beforehand, try and have some semblance of an idea that they will transfer and be worthy of something contributing to your overall degree, because I definitely have taken some classes that I feel like, oh my God, I wasted my time and my money because they don't transfer into my program like I thought they would.
To be prepared for more coursework, because in America and in the American curriculum, you're being graded on everything. You have participation points, you have group works, you're graded on homeworks. So if you're coming from Asia and you're from a British curriculum, in the British curriculum, everything is based on one last final exam, but here everything is broken down, the 100% is chopped down into 10 different parts. So you have to be more active.
100% be prepared. Try and be prepared for the fast-paced environment that is going to be your full university experience. You're going to be feeling very rushed about things. You're going to feel underprepared when you are overprepared. There's going to be things that come at you that you don't expect. So try to be prepared for everything in terms of registering for classes, in terms of speaking to advisors or mentors. Try and keep yourself ahead of the curve because it's going to be very, very fast-paced.
I wish someone would tell me the key about organization. Like, because my first semester when I started working and studying, it was super shocking for me. I would like someone who told me, like, okay, this is gonna be a little bit harder, but you can do it. So just be organized with your time. Do not procrastinate, because otherwise you will die at the end of the semester.
It's when you move to another place, even in your own country, it's kind of like the same tricky thing. Do not expect much from the place. Come with an open mind, because you can get disappointed if you don't get what you were expecting. It happens a lot when you move from one culture to another culture. I would say my experience here is like Americans are really friendly, but they are like very independent people. So it's hard to get into the groups. It's hard to make them friends. So they will help you, they will, but it's hard to break into those groups. So you can feel some kind of like lonely here, especially if you come from a very warm and like family-oriented culture like me.
It can be very difficult, especially the first, I would say, month or 2 months. Students can be very homesick and some students will, think of just going back home and just terminating their program. Don't do that. It will be okay. Just, keep the faith going and get yourself busy and talk to people. There are resources, again, at UNM and the Students and Health Counseling. There are counselors that you can talk to, so that's definitely an important thing.
If you decide to keep your bike on campus, you should better buy an expensive U-lock, because one time I had my bike stolen because I neglected the fact that I have to buy a good lock. So my advice to you would be buy a cheap bike but an expensive lock.
I will not advise, even though if you have to sometimes, I will not advise to work in your first semester. I will totally advise to get used to the system and keep working, keep looking for other things and work. Because organization is the main key and it's really hard if you don't know anything.
So you need to be organized. That's the only key. You need to be organized.